Okay. So the first was a cricket match was on. A fight suddenly started between sympathizers of the rival team. As the captain, what have you written? Just show it to me. Tell us.
Stop the fight, calm them down, motivated the team, won the match.
Okay. Now, how did you stop the fight? Let's look very nice. Your reaction is, as I said, you should use simple past. So it's not a stop, it's stop. You have to use answer should be stop the fight.
Yes, sir. Stop it.
Stop PED. And then
Yes,
by
sir,
convincing that there's no use fighting. By convincing. By convince there is no use fight. What is the next word you have taken?
calm them down.
How do you calm down? So they have to some reaction. I just you remember cause and effect. Cause and effect. If they would have calmed down without your any action, so you're just again a wishful, isn't it? You have to use certain. How what did you do?
By cracking jokes or
not
convincing
cracking.
them.
Why convince them that there's no use fighting? A game is played without any bias, which they agreed. Convince both the sides that match is played without any bias and in a fair manner, which they all accepted. Differences between the two was resolved and match continued, isn't it? That's how the things have to enter, isn't it?
Yes.
We said three things: simple past, small sentences, adequate response, maintain aim. Maintain aim. What is aim here? Match must be played. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So how do I react adequately? I have to convince them that there is no use fighting. It is being fairly, match is being organized fairly, and it must continue. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
So that's how the things have to go. Okay. Next is what? He works too hard, but he also wants to study further. What did he do?
He joined evening college, completed the studies in the evening.
And what? And continued with the work.
Continued.
So again, what is remember, you must really ensure that the aim is maintained. He works too hard in his family. He continued to work and look after his family. What he says, your answer should have been there. He continued to look after his family. In their spare time, he joined evening classes, and appeared in the exams and completed his study. That's all. Okay, next. He feels disguised as a people with whom deals are not cooperative. Disgusted. The word is disgusted, not disguised, disgusted. He feels disgusted as people with whom he deals are not cooperative but self-centered. What is the answer?
He talked with them, stood for his suggestions, and the group became more cooperative.
How that's the problem? Disgusted as people with whom deals are not cooperative and self-centered. So what is the aim? I have to ensure that they become cooperative. For what? Because aim is common. The team wins. So convince them that it is the team which wins, not individuals, not and cooperation. Everyone has to contribute. Will they accepted it? Will they accepted it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, you felt seriously ill just before final examination.
Took paracetamol, wrote the exam, scored good marks.
Okay. Why don't you do that? Had prepared for examination and appeared in the examination and passed. He's trying to create a problem for you, and that problem is before you felt ill. That means what? Until you say that you have already prepared for the exams well in advance, the situation is not at all resolved totally, isn't it?
Yes.
By mere appearing, the examination doesn't solve the problem. Had prepared for the examination well in advance, took medicine, appeared the examination and passed. Aim has to be maintained. If you don't pass in the examination, would the aim be completed?
No, sir.
Okay, next. He feels unhappy when generally people don't listen to his argument.
Started saying more interestingly with examples and facts. People started listening.
So no, so again, you are right in Dyson again, slightly more modified, better now that he feels unhappy when generally people don't. So he started using more. He started presenting his presenting things in a more logical fashion with facts and figures, which and made storytelling interesting. And made it interesting, which people started liking it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next. Young men are not interested in joining defense forces. What incentive would you offer to lure them?
Advertise about career opportunities and job satisfaction.
No, that is not the use. Convince they are what he says the greatest, the best service to the nation and to the which any individual can offer. It offers offers the opportunity to showcase their talents, where whatever they do will always be recognized, which they are all accept. Reason, that's how you have to convince people, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Next, you find your hostel roommates not very friendly with you.
Talk with them, spend time to understand him little bit more, became good friends.
So roommates are mutually understood each other's requirement, cooperated and remain good friends. Okay, they think that he is more intelligent.
Regularly updated his knowledge and skills.
So they think it's not. So intelligence is used for upgradation of knowledge, which he continued, isn't it? So upgradation of knowledge is important. Intelligence is not. He continued with upgrading knowledge with hard work, in tune with his intelligence. Okay, his money is lost and he is new in town.
He used emergency money kept in his bag, filed a FIR.
FIR के अब कहाँ has he lost, how he lost that here FIR against कहाँ lose करोगे तुम? Has been given that you lost your purse?
No, sir.
कहाँ लिखा है? You may be okay. He is new in Nagaland. He is lost in the jungle and sees armed Nagas.
He communicated with them with broken language and escaped the casualties.
Why again you are scared? He may be your friend. Nagas may be your Rodi informer. You are taking him to the enemy, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So why can't he be your friend? Can't he be your informer? Can't he be the person? Yes. He may be your guide. Would he be? Can he be or not?
Yes, sir.
So he is new in Gaga and jungle. He befriended them as they were supposed with their what call that term? The village chief were there and remained, and which helped him in operating in the jungle area or in the Nagaland jungle. That's all. He went to library for a very urgent book and found that all copies were already issued to others.
He borrowed from one of the borrowers using registration.
And returned the book or shared the book in the off time, because he won't be, they don't keep reading the book throughout the day. Okay, he is not satisfied with life, state reasons. Okay, now next, on opening the door of the bathroom, he finds a big snake hanging from the ceiling.
Used big gunny bag to catch the snake, left it in the jungle.
Very nice, good. You went to cinema hall, but you noticed house full. What do you do?
He booked cinema in next show.
Okay. You won lottery. It's okay. This is how the situation will not go beyond this round. This understand any doubt in the SRT?
No, sir.
I think we have only we have discussed this. That's how the things. So you should really react. Minimum 55. Minimum
55.
Yeah. And adequate is so. We remember formula first and foremost. It should be simple past, small sentences, adequate response, maintain aim, don't leave anything blank, at least 55, become God. Become God. Why? Because it is a conscious level. It is a conscious level. You have to act as per the situation, isn't it? As human, what is best possible, that is the best way that you have to act. Correct? Any
Yes.
doubt? Any doubt in SRT?
Sir, I usually find it difficult to write more than 50. So how can I improve? Like at the last of the sentence, should I write small sentences?
Yeah.
Last part.
As you go nearby, you ought to write slightly, small sentence and react. Don't. In first, initially, there is a tendency for us to go in more detail. As you go later on, you have to cut short. You have to cut short. Don't worry. You have to do minimum 55. Then only what is there? You are working under stress, working under the 30 seconds. You have to write. It's not easy. See, the quality of response is more important than the quantity. Yeah, that's not. If the quality is good, you are there. You're as far as your whatever response you give, you seem to be slightly okay. Just you have to brush it off. Slightly more detail. Think about it. You don't get constricted. Don't get constricted. Open up your mind like a parachute. Let us again imagine how do you find a solution? You don't find a solution constricted ways. You have to go beyond the line. And like a parachute, you open up. Then only it get the buoyancy to lift you up. So if you don't open up, new thought, new ideas may not come. And dealing with the situation, there can be 1,001 ways. Every person has got his own way of dealing things, isn't it? Ultimately, the result which is more matters. I must attempt to solve the problem ethically with value, within a specified time limit that is available to me. Okay. I think if there is no doubt on SRT, we can